All right, everybody. So the news, it is official. Linares versus Lomachenko is official for May 12th. I'm trying to get, I believe Dan Rafael, at least was the first one that I knew about that talked about it. Let me see, where is it? But yeah, tell me what you guys think. It's crazy, man. I mean, the best lightweight in the world versus, maybe the best fighter in the world right now. I mean, a lot of people think so. But yeah, it's kind of crazy, man. So that should be a good fight. Let's talk about, what do you guys think? I talked to Robert Garcia not too long ago about it, right after actually Linares fought Hesta, and he really liked Linares a lot. He said that he thought he actually felt that Linares actually would beat Lomachenko. It sounded like. I actually have the video up right now, so if you guys want to check that out, feel free. But yeah, I don't know. It's official. It's happening May 12th. It's going to be on ESPN, so it's going to be free. There was something about, I think, Golden Boy's having a card that day, because that's, if you remember, that's the day after Cinco de Mayo, and typically HBO replays the pay-per-views. So, they're going to replay the Canelo Triple G card. So I'm surprised they didn't just push for it completely to be on HBO. Maybe there was an issue with Top Rank and how their fighters are going to be, kind of only on ESPN right now. So maybe they didn't want to come back to HBO. I don't know. It seems like a perfect kind of, I would think, kind of an intro into the replay of the Canelo Triple G, because a lot of eyes are going to be on that replay regardless. So I mean, why not have like the two best lightweights in the world? One of the juiciest matchups you can make in the lightweight division that doesn't include obviously Mikey Garcia, but I'm surprised it's not on HBO. But I mean, it's even better. I mean, a huge audience on ESPN. I'm sure it'll lead people into the HBO telecast. That was a big selling point, from what I understand, or a sticking point rather, by Golden Boy, is that they wanted ESPN to make sure that they went early enough so that fight was done by the time whatever Golden Boy's card they're going to have on HBO. So that's a good night of boxing. I mean, who knows what Golden Boy's going to have on the 12th, on May 12th, like what's going to be on HBO. But you figure already the night's starting with Linares Lomachenko, so anything extra is kind of a bonus. And we get the Canelo Triple G replay as well, so that's going to be good. Someone said, what did someone say here? Loma by 9th round TKO. Maybe. I don't know. That's a good fight. Linares is a big guy. I was just next to Lomachenko this weekend. Check out that video. He pretended like he didn't speak Spanish. He didn't speak English when I asked him about the Canelo situation. But I don't think he likes talking to media very much. But he's a cool guy, though. He really is a cool guy. When he does, he really takes the time and all that stuff. So I appreciate that. But anyway, yeah, I mean, you're gonna see when they face off and stuff that Lomachenko is not the biggest guy compared to him, but it's never really mattered to Lomachenko. He's always never really used a fighter to really use his size anyway. Not as long, he's just very classic in his stance and his footwork. His footwork is really good. I think the battle of the footwork is gonna be real hard. But Linares is in a lot of wars right now. Not right now, but I mean, Campbell was a competitive fight. I thought he won, but it was close and competitive. Campbell's also, a tall, long guy himself. But, Hesta was a good fight. Linares kind of dominated that fight, but, I mean, still got his licks in. What's Lomachenko's power going to be like? That's another interesting point. I'm trying to get you guys the Dan Rafael tweet. Let's see. Because, yeah, he talked about... let's see, Twitter. Yeah, because he had a bunch of information on there. So I want to try to talk to you guys about that. But Yeah, I mean it's oh, here we go. Are you excited for blah blah blah? Where is it? Where is it? Oh well. Okay, done deal. May 12th. Oh, that's another thing. It's gonna be in New York at Madison Square Garden. Um, it's gonna be at 8 p.m. on ESPN. What's another big deal about this, which is kind of being overshadowed, is Top Rank and Golden Boy did business together, which I don't remember the last time they did business together. I know, there wasn't like one of those official kind of war things where they weren't talking to each other and like, weren't gonna help each other out at all or anything like that. It hasn't been like an official thing like that, but you just, these guys aren't really fighting each other. But the fact that they actually are working together now, and I mean that's going to be a big deal. Seeing Arum and Oscar De La Hoya in the same room again. I mean that'll be fun. They De La Hoya learned from Arum, so he knows how to be a promoter. He knows how to kind of talk crap, even while the guys in the room and stuff like that. Arum does that also. Um, that's going to be awesome. I'm excited about that. Okay, let's see. The Jorge Linares Vasily Lomachenko fight, a done deal, May 12th, New York's Madison Square Garden. A source with knowledge of the contract signing told ESPN. So, yeah. Linares, who is 44-3 and 27 knockouts, that's a good ass record, will defend his lightweight championship against Lomachenko, who only has 10 fights. 11 fights, rather, with the one loss to Salido. But 10 fights, one loss at 8 KOs. Will move up weight seeking to win a title in the third division in the fight that Top Rank will promote as part of a deal with ESPN. You may not think the fight... What? Many didn't think the fight would... Oh, sorry, I'm missing you guys' comments right here. Great fight. Yeah, no, I feel you, Drake. It is a great fight. Let's see. Many didn't think the fight would be made because of the bitter rivalry between Top Rank and Linares co-promoter Golden Boy Promotions, but it still got done, and the contract between the promoters was signed Monday afternoon. After ESPN agreed to move the start time of the boxing event to 8 p.m. Eastern time. So it'll be 5 p.m. Pacific time. And yeah, because let's see, to not overlap with Golden Boy's event that will air on HBO at approximately 10 p.m. Eastern time. So usually, yeah, it gives them about 2 hours to get the fight done. So that's about right. Especially if there's no undercards, or at least a quick undercard. Sides both agreed on money a couple of weeks ago, but it was a done deal for Golden Boy. Oh, it would have been a deal breaker had ESPN not changed the time of the fight. So, but they did. It's done. I'm telling you, it's going to be a battle of footwork for sure. I think Linares, I think a lot of people are kind of counting Linares out in this one just because Lomachenko has been so dominant. But like I was saying, Linares is a long guy, a rangy guy, likes keeping people at his distance. Now, once Lomachenko kind of uses his footwork and gets inside and starts ripping his shots and darts in and out, I mean, Linares is going to have to do something about that because he's going to need to keep Lomachenko, kind of at distance, keep him away. So that he can keep him at range and at the end of his shots and stuff like that, because Linares is not like a very inside fighter. Lomachenko isn't typically, an inside fighter, but I mean, he fights, he just fights beautifully anywhere, really, so, but he's probably going to have to be on the inside with this one, because Linares is, I feel like, too long for him. But damn, that's going to be, I'm so hyped about that, and we're going to have, Canelo Triple G the week before that. So May is looking like a great month for boxing fans. Tell me what you guys think. Who do you guys see winning this fight? Do you feel like it ends in a KO? One thing you got to think about too is as much as Lomachenko has been like knocking out guys, really more making them quit. I mean, he's moving up another 5 pounds. So who knows, how what his power is going to be like at that point. I mean, Rigondeaux, I mean, he quit, but he didn't like knock him out. I don't remember him really ever hurting Rigondeaux. Who was the cap before that? Mariaga, he hurt. I will say it seemed like he hurt Mariaga a couple times, like here and there, but nothing to really like threaten a knockout. I feel. Who else? The Puerto Rican dude, Canito, I think his name was. He was hurt a few times. Loma, pound for pound. Um, I I I kind of go with Crawford pound for pound right now. I feel that he has more credentials, just because he beat Felix Diaz, he beat Postal, he beat Ndango, um, he beat Gamboa. I feel like his the name recognition on his record is um, a little more prominent than Lomachenko's. I don't know. I probably my top three pound for pound right now. I'd probably say is Crawford, Gennady, and Lomachenko. Probably Canelo rounding out number four. But that's it's close. I mean, it's I could see people having Lomachenko number one. I just feel that Crawford's done more to kind of solidify it. Um, but man, if Lomachenko beats Linares and beats him impressively, that could change. If Gennady struggles with Canelo, or maybe even Canelo wins, I think I don't know. That's a good one. Pound for pound right now. So who knows? It's really just kind of no one's really kind of solidified themselves. I feel as definite. You have to call this guy the best pound for pound. I mean, in my opinion, like I said, I feel Terrence Crawford has, but you know, who knows? Who knows how that goes? Um, but yeah, going back to Lomachenko's power. I'm wondering how Lomachenko's power will do at 135 against a bigger guy like that. We have seen Linares succumb to guys' power, but that's a big. I want to say DeMarco was a big guy when he knocked out Linares. Lomachenko's not that big, so and who knows if he's going to carry the power that high. I mean, but I don't know the amount, the volume of punches Lomachenko produces. The damn, I don't know, man. That's gonna be a good ass fight. Um, well, tell me what you guys think. Like I said, all the coverage will be on the YouTube as we're leading up to the fight. I might even go to New York for that one. So hopefully we'll see. Just keep watching my stuff, get my views up, and maybe I'll be able to go and cover that one for you guys. Um, I don't know, man. That's what we've been talking about. Lomachenko, Linares. I really don't know. I feel that Lomachenko will probably be favored, like in Vegas and stuff. Um, Probably because name recognition and things like that, and just because he is, at least in everyone's top three pound for pound, if not the best pound for pound on most people's lists. So, but I don't know. Like I was saying, Linares is. Yeah, no, Lomachenko's angles will be an issue for Linares, but also like Linares's range, I think will be kind of a problem for Lomachenko. At least at first, Lomachenko's footwork is really good, so I'm sure he'll eventually kind of get his way in there. But I mean, Linares is a real deal at 135. I mean, he's the best 135 pounder other than that's not named Mikey Garcia. So. It keeps people at range. He boxes classically. It's just, we've just seen Linares, unfortunately, like where the going's gotten tough, and those times just weren't his night against DeMarco. Trying to think of the other cats that who else did Linares lose to? Does anyone else remember? Um, that's true. Linares can disrupt Lomachenko's jab, keep him at range. What was that rest of that? And then I think, yeah, it'll be a chess match for a while for sure. I don't know, man. That's what makes this fight so interesting, is that you could really kind of see things from both. I can see Linares kind of boxing, keep him in range, things like that. I just think eventually he's gonna start to do that, and maybe that'll bother Lomachenko at first. But I do feel that eventually he's gonna have to do something else, because I think Lomachenko's gonna figure that out and be like, okay, well, you're doing this to me, so let me, Lomachenko's footwork is second to none right now, so I can see him, you know, darting in and out, getting his way in, getting out. Just those when he's darting in and out is going to be the problem. That's going to be when, yeah, I mean, those things are going to be when, is he going to get caught coming out? Is he going to get caught coming in? Is that going to stop him? Because like I said, Linares is a long, tall dude, and Vasily is long, but he's not as tall. You know, you're punching up to a guy because he's taller than you, so that's kind of another issue. Oh yeah, so the losses that Linares have are to Juan Carlos Salgado in Japan. That was a TKO loss too. And then obviously DeMarco, we all remember that one. And then Sergio Thomas. But then, I mean, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He's been on a 13-fight win streak with, I want to say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 KOs since then. So, you know, like I said, Linares has come back with a vengeance. Beat Anthony Corolla twice in Manchester. Like I said, beat former gold medalist Luke Campbell. So, damn it. Oh, man. And Lomachenko's credentials just go without saying. So, it's going to be a good-ass fight. I'm hyped about it. Like I said, catch all your footage here on the YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. Appreciate it. Always try to bring you guys live content. Looks like tomorrow, actually, I will be bringing you guys live content from Ryan Garcia's doing a media workout for his fight March 22nd. So you got Julio Sanchez, Joet Gonzalez, Raul Curiel, Jonathan Navarro, and Eric Gomez, obviously, from Golden Boy. So we'll talk to him for sure about the fight, see what he thinks and how he sees that going. But just those negotiations and stuff like that. So we'll bring you guys that all live tomorrow. Subscribe to the channel and keep watching the videos, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching.